Marvelous.
Hey Polygon Glitch fans, welcome to Rare Week. This is the first episode of Rare Week, so we're going to start with something special. And I figured, why not start with the naughty little squirrel? Conker's Bad Fur Day. Here you go for the N64. Now, to really appreciate Conker, you have to understand all the changes he went through. As you can see, he's in a tank up here. But originally Conker was quite a different game. More along the lines of Banjo-Kazooie and Super Mario 64, where, it was made for kids. There is 2 games where he appears as his previous self, where he was more, pussified. Pussified's a good word. Let's hop right into it and let's get those games out of the way.
So you're probably asking yourself, why am I showing Diddy Kong Racing? Well, the fact of the matter is, this is actually the first game Conker ever appeared in. As you're going to see in about, 1, 2, 3, there we go. There's Conker. And he's crazy as shit, as always. And, yeah, then there was the Game Boy game. Oh my god, don't even get me started on the Game Boy game. This is probably the worst Conker game ever made. It's, I shouldn't say that, because it's actually really, really fun. It's just the story is absolutely retarded. Like, just check this shit out. I don't even know where to begin. Look, he's having a birthday party, and then all of a sudden, there's a fucking testicle that's trying to kidnap Barry and his presents, and it actually plays a lot like a Zelda game, but it's really, just really, really bad. Anyway.
Alright, so now that we've taken a look at some of, Conker's previous roles, which were very, very childish and very child-friendly, shall I say, Rare got kind of offended because everybody was like, it's just another cutesy game, that's all you guys fucking make. And they were like, no. And we're going to show you just how no that was.
Oh my god, he's killing the N64. What the fuck happened to him? He was just like a cute squirrel a second ago. Oh, and it gets even better, because next, he's gonna get drunk. Yeah, just watch this. Full tank Conker. There you go. And what do you do when you get drunk? Well, what would you think you would do? You get to piss on people. And just listen to this conversation between these 2 imps.
Hey, this is a neat joint! That's great! Give me some of that! You bastard! Give me another time!
That's hilarious, he just shot fire. But nothing compares to this.
Uh-oh.
That's right, guys. That is a huge pile of shit that actually sings. And you know what the sad part is? The song's actually kind of catchy.
Me. I am the great mighty Pooh, and I'm going to throw my shit at you. A huge supply of tish comes from my chocolate starfish. How about some scat, you little twat?
Now, surprisingly, on the N64, Conker didn't sell well. And by sell well, I mean as long as the N64 was still alive. Unfortunately, Conker came out right as the N64 was dying, and the GameCube was going to be released the next year. So there was really nothing they could have done about that. But what's amazing to me is as soon as the N64 died, sales went through the roof, and they didn't count for that, which is actually quite a shame, because everybody thought it just would go away and they would never make a sequel. Well, as soon as Microsoft bought out Nintendo Share and Rare, everybody was like, wow, Conker, it's going to be even more uncensored. It's going to be, mind-blowingly, they're going to show fucking and shit like that. We were very, very, very wrong.
Uh-oh.
Now here is the same scene It's the Great Mighty Pooh. He's singing his song. I'm all excited and shit. But then look at that. They fucking censored shit. How retarded is that? This is on the Xbox. This is made for people who jerk off to Madden. And twat? Why would you censor twat?
Now, granted, you know, it's not Rare's fault that this game got censored. And by all the interviews you read, they really didn't want it to be. But for some reason, Microsoft felt that they needed to. Which was the dumbest fucking thing I've ever heard. Honestly, the N64. The N64 had shit in it. Why can't... What the fuck is wrong with you? That makes no sense whatsoever. And there's a couple of things that really, really, really bother me about the Xbox version.
Alright, so first I'm going to touch on the multiplayer. The multiplayer on the N64 was so much fun. You just went into this little room, and look, you have all these barrels, and you could select the different things. Of course, there was no online and stuff, but, you know, you had all these different games. But then the Xbox version takes, like, a Jet Force Gemini look, cuts out all the original games from the original, and makes, like, the worst multiplayer ever. And now let's just talk about the talking scenes and the eyes. I mean, they fucked up the eyes. As you can see in this scene, I mean, Conker looks pretty miserable. He looks hungover, and it's believable. Because if you look at his eyes, they show it. See, look at that. He looks fucking miserable. That's really good. But then you look at this, the Xbox version. While it looks beautiful, there is no emotion on his face. Does he look hungover? Does he look miserable? No. And then they ruined my favorite quote.
Flammable. Oh, I like flammable.
That's fucking funny. But look what they did to him in this one.
Flammable. Flammable. Oh, I like flammable. What do we do?
This is the reason Microsoft should not own Rare. This game should not have been censored. The fact that they got away with more on the N64 is just really sad to me. Now, I'm going to point out just a couple of things for Rare. Rare, you need to fight it. You need to fight Microsoft on everything you want. I'm sorry, but Conker should not have been censored. The Great Mighty Pooh song is ruined. Completely ruined. Conker deserves better than Microsoft. That's what it comes down to. Now, Microsoft, I'm going to give you a chance. I want you to let Rare release the N64 version. Not the juiced up Xbox version. The N64 version with the original multiplayer. You know why? Because that was the best version of Conker you can get. So, I'm just going to say right now, Conker, I'm sorry. I'm really, really sorry. Everybody wants a Conker sequel, but Microsoft's not going to give it to us. Well, I'm going to change that. Starting today, anybody that sends me an email, I will put you on a list to send to Microsoft that says, we demand a Conker sequel. Now, I bet you guys are just wondering, you know, what's the next episode going to be about? You already touched Conker. Well, it's not Banjo-Kazooie. I'm saving that for last. I'm going to let you guys know that. It's not Donkey Kong Country either. I'm saving that here to last. But would you believe a good old fighter?